I'm Dirk Burrowes. I'm here in the United States, and I have the distinct honor of being the North American rep for the P4 Guild in the United Kingdom. I'm here with Gary and Ken. They've come over from the Devon division of the Guild to talk a little bit about what they're experiencing here and some of the events they have back home. And we're generally going to have a conversation about the great time we're having with Rovers, the things we do with cars, and why you should really be a part of the things we're doing. Welcome. Thanks to talk to you guys. Thanks for coming.
You okay?
I'm great. I'm great. So you made the trek. You came over. You flew over. You drove a semi-okay P4 yesterday off to a 2-hour event, and so really enjoyed it. So what possessed you to get on a plane and come to the States?
To come and see you.
To come and see me. Wow.
This marvelous empire you've built up with the Rovers and everything you do.
Well, you know, it's a lot of fun, but I get a lot of support from so many in the UK. It's why I try to get over every year, at least once, if not twice, sometimes the NEC, certainly over for some of the Nationals. Yeah. And you guys have got a really cool event coming up in September, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about it.
As you probably know, Dirk, the P4 as a mark is 70 years old in October, 29th of October, I think. So we thought we'd celebrate it by having an event like no other that P4 has ever had. So we decided we chose a venue near Cheltenham, up in Gloucestershire, in England, and we've taken 2 years to set this thing up, and we've come over here, I suppose, to promote it with yourself. I know yourself are very keen to attend it, and we'd like to see more people from not just America but from around the world attending the event. And we've had lots of interest. In fact, we've even got 3, 4, 5 people from America, 3 from Texas, 2 from another where Gary will probably remember, I forget. And it's getting very good response. We could do more, but we're getting a good response. We're happy.
Well, 2 years in the making, you know, it's a lot of effort, and you know, of course, there's so many choices for shows, right? Just pretty much starting in May with the Guild National, and then following through to so many other events. It does take some work, I imagine, to get noticed and know that there's another event happening that people should come to.
The event we're putting on isn't just a one-day event in a field. It starts on Friday with a meet and greet, where people turn up with the cars, we have dinner, have conversation, get to know each other who've probably never met before. Saturday we're going to have a road run, not organised, we simply throw some ideas out there, give them some paperwork, and they can drive around the Cotswolds. If you can't find a good route in the Cotswolds, then, you know. And then Saturday night we have the Rat Pack type dinner dance, which is going to be good. You know, that's.
There you go. That's going to be good. Something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Gary, what part did you play in all this?
Well, Ken gets an idea generally when he showers of an evening, then he rings me straight after he comes out of the shower and says, "I've got an idea." So it's basically like giving a dog a bone, and then I'll just run with it.
There you go. So he threw the bone, and you ran after it, and
I'm still running.
You're still running after it,
and we got it. We got it. But the idea of the event is not just for people in the P4 eternity. It's for the whole of the Rover family, plus associated car clubs around and in and around England. Yeah. Just to come along, enjoy themselves, and help us celebrate the event.
Well, you know, I think that you know, the UK car industry, even between marques, whether you're talking an Austin, a Rover, a Healy, a lot of these cars shared very similar heritages, in some cases even shared the same designers and engineers on parts or all of these cars. So if you enjoy a P4, very likely there's another marque very close to it that you might also enjoy and see some interesting bits and see some interesting things, and of course have a lot in common with that owner as well.
Well, this is one of the reasons why we came out here, purely and simply because a lot of people back in the UK don't know about what goes on over here. You know, it's a miles and miles and miles away, but it's not at the end of the day. It's just a 7-hour flight and come and enjoy yourself.
Well, you know, that's how, certainly how I look at it. I wouldn't trade going to the UK every year for just about anything because it's so welcoming. Mm-hmm. And my opportunity to welcome people here and you and others who've come it's a great honor because it's vindication that, you know, we've kept this going, Steve and I, and really worked hard at making sure that it's a welcoming situation, and it's more than a, you know, standing in a field, that we can have a conversation, we can talk about common interests and talk about things that have nothing to do with cars as well.
True, and it's nice just to meet new people as well and get different ideas from across the water, which are totally different. I mean, the people I've spoken to here and indeed helped.
Well, getting your hands dirty for a start.
You know, it's
well,
just
you know,
amazing.
it's a full contact sport over here.
No, sure,
so
yeah.
we have a great time, and you know, our mantra is, if you make the journey here in an automobile, you will always return back in that vehicle. Whatever it, if we got to rebuild your engine after you get here, we'll figure out a way to get it done and get you back, so that people will make the journey. And you know, there's not a lot of us over here, Roverites, but we're a growing crowd because people are starting to learn more, especially when you guys come over and start talking about what it's like in the UK. That helps buoy the enthusiasm and gets people thinking.
Well, this is one of the reasons as well we're trying to promote younger members, not particularly people under 21, but like from 25 to 45.
Right.
That is basically the area that needs to be looked at. And in the UK, probably similar to what you have over here, they got what they call a loan project, where they lend a car out to a certain person for 12 months to see if they like the feel of a classic car, if they want to get into a classic car, and if so, they've got the choice of buying a car a bit later on and running with a classic eternity.
Well, it's almost like the apprentice program, right? You're sort of apprenticing caretakership for, you know, because none of us are getting out of this world alive, but our cars are going to go on beyond us if we've done a good job, left them in better condition than we started with them. So we're looking for caretakers, really, when you think of it, right?
Exactly.
Yep. But you know, the bottom line is that you know, we love to have people over each year. We're hosting this event again next year in early June, and hoping that maybe we'll see you guys back, or maybe bring some friends along.
It's highly possible.
It sounds like it's going to be a yearly transition from the UK to here as well, so we'll build the numbers up, get people from different areas of the Rover eternity, different clubs, and just bring them out and enjoy themselves.
Well, I think it's, you know, we can let the politicians argue about borders, but we're all one group. We're all one mind when it comes to the preservation and the continuation of marks and the enthusiasm behind it, I think. Yeah.
I mean, the idea as well, what we generally do, as a branch down in Devon, we have got something going on virtually every month throughout the year. We plan our calendar 12 months in advance. Yeah. As a committee, we sit down and say, right, this is what we're going to do. We get ideas from the members. We put it to the committee and say, right, this is what they want to do, not us.
Yeah, and that's the sign of a well-run club, when it's about what the membership wants to do, and things ebb and flow. They change, they adjust, they move, but I think overall the same goal is, you know, keep people interested, believe in the mark, and you know, make it family oriented, right?
Yeah. I mean, every show we turn up with the gazebos, the stand stuff, the flags, and we just put a good show on. And everybody comes to the stand. They can have tea, coffee, cake. It's not just turning up and having a look at the cars. It's coming in and talking to us.
You're ambassadors. You're ambassadors for the. We're ambassadors for the brand and the mark and the hobby as a whole. And I think, you know, our efforts to keep that going, and, you know, why not have a cuppa or a
I think
or
it's
tea or
starting to
something?
pay off, you know, in a small way, but it'll grow.
Yeah, I mean, it's gone out. The event has gone out worldwide. We've got John Stanley and John Stanley Jr. and his wife Joan coming out from Texas.
Oh yeah.
We've got Andre and his wife and family coming out from Hungary. and we've got Roy Hammond and his family driving over from France in their P6.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's starting to get out there, but the Netherlands people as well, they're starting to get on board now because they're looking for ways of getting over to us, which we've got ferry discounts, we've got all sorts of things going on.
Terrific.
Anything anybody throws at us, we'll just say, yeah, we'll do it. There's never a no, you can't do that, can't we?
Of course you can. Of course you can. Just work a little harder and do a little bit more, right?
We never say no.
Well, that's it.
Yeah,
well,
so the event actually starts on the Friday the 6th of September, 7th of September and the 8th of September, and then people make their way home on the Monday, or we can do a one-night stopover. Car shows in the field behind the hotel, so it's not like you've got to drive 10 miles to the showground.
no, that's terrific.
Everything else on site. And if people want to stay over, which we are as well, we'll take them to attractions like you do, take them to various places and do road runs throughout the week.
It's terrific. It's going to be a great event. I'm really looking forward to coming over. Certainly my wife and I, Lizanne, will enjoy that event. Hopefully we can arm wrestle a few other people that come over, you know.
Hopefully.
And that's right, that's right.
With your help and hopefully with the people who are here today, and over the next couple of days we might be able to get a few more from this neck of the woods.
That's right, that's right. Well, I also wanted to mention to some of the people who'll be looking this back at Homeland in the UK that this event is always open to everyone. Anyone who enjoys Rovers, owns a Rover, doesn't own a Rover, used to own a Rover, wants to own a Rover, is always invited. What we ask for is enthusiasm. That's all you need to have is enthusiasm and a love for the car, or any car for that matter. We just want your spirit. Guys, thanks so much for taking the time to chat with me.
Pleasure.
I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in September.
Thank you.
And we'll keep forging ahead.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. I'm happy you watched. Make sure to check out other things that we're doing, and Gary and Ken as well, because we're going to be checking back with them and find out the other plans that are going on for this event in Devon, from the Devon Guild. I'm Dirk Burrowes for RoveAmerica. Thanks.